going on, everybody? This is Lucci here with a brand new episode of Wall Street Porn. I know you guys have been fiending for me to drop a new video, and finally here it is. Perfect timing for us to celebrate our new website. So let's get into this. The stock of the day, or the stock for today, is going to be Visa. Now, most of you guys who read up on the site very often, you guys know I've been tracking this stock for a freaking long time now. And finally, the move happened, and it was big. It was big. It took place over 2 days. Let's get into it right now. Okay, so first let's take a look at the price action in Visa for the last 3 months so I can give you the whole spiel on this thing. We've been waiting for a long time for this move to 100 to happen. I mean, we have been on this consolidation range, buying breakouts here, assuming that the move was going to happen a long time ago. And remember, my strategy is just kind of picking little bits, just kind of nibbling a little bit on the call side or the put side at the high end or low end of these ranges, just to figure out where that big breakdown or big breakout is going to happen. And then once I feel like I have it and I have the correct entry, I pile in and I try to take the move. So here you can see he just kind of played with all of us and never made that move higher. Sold off quite a bit. MasterCard, I think, sold off like 30 points during this same time, and then just rallied all the way back. This was the first indication that that move to 100 was going to happen fairly soon. Goes back into consolidation mode, and then through all this, the market was extremely weak. This day especially, and this day, this particular day, the market was extremely weak, and the stock pushed towards the highs of this small range right here. Let's go to a 10-day time frame so I can show you that smaller range. Okay, so now you see the range here from 97.5 to about 95. This day right here, the market was particularly weak, and this stock managed to rally. So this was what got me very interested in the trade. And again, consecutively the next day, market was super weak, and this stock was able to hold higher. So these were all indications that this move to 100 was going to happen, and was going to happen fairly soon. So now let's take a look at the option chart. Okay, right up here we have a chart of the action in the 100 weekly December call. Now remember, this option expires on the 23rd. I started buying this option in anticipation of this move on Friday, December 16th. Now remember, that was when they had the weird action in the stock. The market was pushing lower a little bit, and most stocks were pushing lower, including banks. And this Visa just ended up pushing to the high end of its range. So the next day, we tanked hard. The market tanked hard. Bank of America broke $5. Goldman Sachs, the rating agencies downgraded both Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, I think JPM as well. And the market was tanking. People on Twitter were talking about freaking flash crash. And this stock just rallied and held the whole day. And as you can see, the option favored well during that day as he almost got to $100. And then the next day, just absolutely skyrocketed when the stock went to $101. This is the kind of options you want to be in. You want to be in an option that is going to go into the money, and that way you get this big premium spike when it goes into the money. So let's do some calculations here and see how much money you could have made playing this Visa trade. Okay, so let's assume you have 1,000 contracts at a price of 33 cents. Let's just say an average cost of 33 cents, which is very realistic, considering I had about 750 of these. That would cost you about $33,000. Now remember, when you're calculating this stuff, each contract represents 100 shares of the stock. So when they say, when they give you a price of an option at 33 cents, effectively they actually mean $33. Now, let's go back on this chart here. Let's assume you sold out between $1.25 and $1.50. Let's just ballpark it at $1.40, which is very realistic. Let's say you want 1,000 contracts times $1.40. And now remember, we're doing options here, so we're multiplying by 100 as well, and we get 140,000. Your total profit for this trade is 140K minus 33K, and you get $107,000. This is the kind of money we look for here at SayingLucci.com. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Wall Street Porn, and everybody have a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year.